day number 2. Filled with fuel. Sharpening knives. We're full of death. We didn't blow this off last night, but it got rained on enough that we shouldn't have any spots or anything to catch on fire. So we'll blow it off tonight when we get done. So, see how it goes today. Sun's starting to come out. We got rain here last night. Then we got, oh, he's done, Nathan. And then we got some rain here this morning. Told you gotta quit smoking.
You want Whitaker to get in front of me?
Yeah, put Whitaker up in front of you. You got enough on, Alex. Just back up. I could do a circle, I suppose, or just back around. Can you back around into corn? If you think you can make it, Alex, I could do a circle right here.
I just gotta go a little faster.
Okay, I'll do a circle. So hang there. I'll do a circle and go right back over to the other side on the Whitaker.
to back up more, or are you stuck there?
Yeah, I can't really move. I don't know if you want to try to come around me.
I'll try it.
Just follow it. Okay, you're loaded in.
Want me to get turned around?
Yeah, what we do is just back up 90-degree turn back right into the corn and then pull out and go back the way you came. Are you dead in the water up there, Alex?
I might be.
Is there any more trucks coming in here? I see Lucan's coming. truck would come. There's a driveway right here on this side of the house. I don't know if you can sneak out through it or not. Jacob, you be eyeballs for him going out of this driveway. Jacob, stay where you're at. Stay behind him. Be eyeballs. Something a little different here. Not only do we have odd set of rows left, this ain't the single row of shame, it's the triple row of shame. But if you look, we're only cutting 11 rows anyway, so we have 2 rows of shame. And Jared just rolled in with the new Moss trailer. And if you notice, this one has an extra axle. This trailer here is 42 foot long. This is going to be the first load on it. It has a third axle, which is a lifting axle. You can get this configuration a couple of different ways. You can get a kit on this trailer that has an auto lifting capability. In other words, once the trailer achieves a certain amount of air pressure, it will put the axle down. But we didn't want that, because what we want to do is we want to be able to either put the axle down or up with the truck. We have a toggle switch in the truck to run all of our trailers, because we were set up with the Dillard trailers, which we don't have any Dillard trailers anymore. So this trailer here will hold 99 yards of material. Jared's got just regular road tires on here. We're going to put a set of flotation tires on the 900 tomorrow. All of our other Moss trailers are 38 foot long, and the one trailer that's running with us today and ran with us yesterday is a 36 foot Moss trailer. So we got 6 Moss trailers that we're running here currently. So this trailer, they just painted this last week, and day number 2 of doing silage, and this has gotten here right on time. We bought this from Haynesworth Farms, and it's going to be a great addition to Horgan Family Dairy here. So we're going to get him loaded. Hopefully he can get himself out of here without getting hooked on, though. He's got just regular road tires on. So there is the first bit of silage going on the 42 footer. So we have 5 trailers now. They're all Moss trailers. We bought a new one last year. Alex is pulling that one. And we of course have this one here. So I'll come around to you, Jared. We've got 3 rows of shame there. Yeah, but oh well. So this one here, this trailer here, like I said, holds 99 yards. The 38 footers hold 90. I can't remember what the 36 footer holds that Ben is pulling. I want to say it's 85, I believe. So there you go, folks. It's yeah. what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to cut down through the middle. I wasn't sure. Boy. Okay, so here is what we had going on. We had 3 rows coming into the chopper. Yeah, we're good. So we had 3 rows coming into the chopper. It was the biggest amateur moment that we have had in a long time. So, yeah. 3 rows coming into the chopper, and it wasn't feeding well, and I wasn't paying attention good enough. It gathered all on the head. I was talking to you guys. And let's just say that this was part of the script. So, I didn't have enough drama going on here for the last couple days. I got shit coming out the pipe. I didn't have enough drama going on, so what I had to do is I had to write a script. And part of what we had going on in the script was we need to plug it. Man, oh man, did we plug good. Right when it was needed to happen. So, I played it off like I wasn't paying attention. Having them 3 rows come in, I was explaining what was going on with that new silage trailer. And boy, did it just everything went according to script. Everything. So what we're doing now is we are cutting a swath up through the middle of this field. And what we have started doing this year is we have started to like load the 10-wheelers ahead of the trailers. And I have, I don't know, there's 2 or 3, there's 3 10-wheelers here, and I have, I don't know, 4 trailers. We've got my brother running this older Freightliner. We have his son Teddy there somewhere, and Jacob is running the other one. Teddy's running the tall side. Jacob is running the short side of the Freightliner. So, and then we got Ben coming in up in behind him. So, boy, if any of you need a script written for your daily activities, get a hold of me. We can write it for you. Yeah. So, we're gonna get my brother loaded, get him out of here. This plugged bad. The pre-plug shutdown, whatever the heck John Deere calls that, triggered. And I'm like, I thought I seen a little bit wind itself out of the pipes. I started it up again, introduced some material to it. It had the kernel processor plugged. And all of the material that went through the chopper ended up blowing the sharpening stone door open, like mucho. And I had stuff up on top of that knife sharpening case, is high. It went right up into the floorboard of the chopper. I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. So we dug out the underneath, pulled the bottom pan down, cleaned everything out between the kernel processor and the knives. And then we had to clean everything out that was above the knives and the knife sharpening area. A real freaking mess. Cleaned that all out, started the chopper a couple times. What I have done in the past is I have done a shear bar set, because that'll leave the door open, and that'll run it backwards and it'll spit everything out down in on yonder, and it doesn't end up closing the door to pinch any material in. You're almost loaded, Rich, if you want to move over a little bit. So, yeah, let's see, we got Jacob coming in behind. I don't like to do this. I do not like to do this, because you blow some corn on the ground, but it keeps us moving, and I very rarely do it, but we did it this time. So we cleaned that area out underneath the door and got it to work. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we'll get down through the center of this field, open it up, and then Jared's on the other end here. We probably should have waited. Had I not been videoing, I probably wouldn't have plugged the chopper. But I was going off of script, and that was in the deck of cards, if you will. We didn't have no trucks here. However, the other trucks that came in got here quicker than they were supposed to. They weren't working off of script. So, it is what it is. So, we'll keep plugging away. We'll join up with you once we get Jared in under the pipe. And we'll just keep on keeping on here. On back. Silage is coming in at 25 ton, 24, 24, 26 and a half, 27, 26 and a half. It's good corn, but it's also at 65% moisture. So I see a lot of clowns on Facebook with their 40-ton averages. They ain't got 40-ton, bud. They ain't got 40 ton. So, move over a little bit. We'll pull the next one in there. Come on back. You can hear me. Yeah, he's understanding the assignment. These two white Freightliners, we have not put. This is my nephew and this one that I'm loading right now. We have not put. See all the frickin' corn on the ground? Son of a bitch. All these big time operators out in the West. That's how they change every truck. They flip the spout. But they're custom operators too. But at any rate, yeah. So we're gonna get to the end of the field here. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna go right back the other way. So, alright, let's get, shut that cutter head off, put the spout around here. Let all the loaded loads come out. walk through that side. Hold up, Ted. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know if I explained this one or not, but this trailer here holds 99 yards. 38 footers hold, yeah, I already talked about this. 38 footers hold 90. So this holds just about 10 yards more. So when we had this built, we went back and forth as far as how we wanted it designed. You can see that third axle is up in the air. And they have different options on these trailers. You can get them with an auto up and down, which I didn't want the auto up and down because I want to be able to load the truck. If we need traction on the truck, I want to load it. So I want to be able to have, or our drivers be able to have the control over how much load they put on the truck. And sometimes you can gain, or sometimes you can lose by putting the load on the drives on the truck. So we wanted to be able to manipulate the axle up and down with the controls from the truck. So this should hold in the neighborhood of, like I said, 90 yards of material. And the 900 is equipped for it, while all of our trucks are equipped to handle this kind of trailer. We're running, everything is all just about set up the same. So Jared will roll along, roll across the scale when he gets done here. He's going to have a few ton on there. The other thing that we did differently with this trailer is we installed a ball valve, or we had Hainsworth.
I might as well go home with this trailer in here.
We had Hainsworth install a ball valve on the tailgate so that we could possibly use it for big valves. So we can raise the tailgate, because the tailgate, how that raises is what you engage the chain drive floor, and when you engage the chain drive floor, before the floor engages, the tailgate lifts. It's a path of least resistance as far as your hydraulic flow, and the tailgate raises, and then the chain that unloads the trailer starts unloading. And then when the chain falls under least resistance, the tailgate ends up closing. Well, in order to raise the tailgate on an empty trailer, you have to really rev it up. So you rev up the bed chain, you can get the tailgate to raise, but as soon as you disengage the chain unload, the tailgate will come down. So what Chuck did was he put ball valves on the tailgate circuit so that we can raise the tailgate and then shut the tailgate off to keep it from lowering. To maybe enable the it so that we can load big valves on. Alright, so Jared can't make this hill. And slide back out of the way, let him get backed out so that he can circle around. So he's got too much on for road tires. So we're gonna let him get backed out of the way.
Stay straight if I could.
And we'll let him get up on it with the flotation tires tomorrow. Hopefully he can get out of here because I don't want to hook onto him. Yeah, he'll be able to get out of here. Alright, so we're loading Whitaker now. I thought Ben was next, but Whitaker's gonna load. Jared's gonna bang right through them 3 rows of corn that are standing. He's gonna walk on out and get on the road. So we will touch base with you guys tomorrow. We'll give you some flotation tire activity with that trailer. And we'll get on it. I gotta look at my script for tomorrow and then see how things lay out here. Come on back.